Welcome to another episode of Saki and Cinema. In this episode, we look at the Paul Thomas Anderson film, There Will Be Blood, and the question of how unconscious contents present themselves to consciousness. We see a brilliant acting performance by Daniel Day-Lewis in the role of Daniel Plainview, an oil man, as he puts it. It's a historical drama set in California during the oil boom in the early 20th century. And Daniel Plainview so perfectly captures that quintessentially American spirit of ruthless entrepreneurship. He will stop at nothing to succeed. Along the way, he adopts an infant son from a miner who's killed in an accident. The boy is known simply as HW. Never being one to miss an opportunity, Daniel weaves a story about how him and the boy are making their way in the world after his late wife passed away. In addition to being a ruthless entrepreneur, Daniel Plainview displays another striking quality, that of being a misanthrope. Let's watch the scene where he speaks to his brother about his feelings towards other people.
I see the worst in people, Henry. I don't need to look past seeing them to get all I need. I've built up my hatreds over the years, little by little. Having you here gives me a second breath. I can't keep doing this on my own. With these, people.
Despite his misanthropic and somewhat brutal nature, Daniel develops one really meaningful relationship in his life, which is with his adopted son, HW. Until disaster strikes and being too close to a blast, HW loses his hearing. Daniel, at his wit's end, doesn't know what to do with the boy and ships him off to school somewhere. The relationship is never the same again. HW experiences himself as abandoned by Daniel. Later on in the film, Daniel is obliged to undergo a baptism by a local pastor, Eli, whom he detests. And during the course of this baptism, he faces the fact that he abandoned HW. And the scene really captures the idea of how unconscious content present themselves to consciousness. There's just a moment in time where the subject has the opportunity to grasp the content and be redeemed by it. Otherwise, it slips back into the unconscious. Watching the scene, watch carefully how these contents present themselves to Daniel. And then as Eli strikes him, they just slip back into the unconscious. And the moment of redemption passes. Let's watch.
Thank you for coming, Brother Daniel.
Thank you, Eli.
We have a sinner with us here who wishes for salvation. Daniel, are you a sinner?
Yes.
Oh, the Lord can hear you, Daniel. Say it to him. Go ahead and speak to him. It's all right.
Yes.
Down on your knees and to him. Look up to the sky and say it.
What do you want me to say?
Oh, Daniel, you've come here and you've brought good and wealth, but you have also brought your bad habits as a backslider. You've lusted after women, and you have abandoned your child. Your child that you raised, you have abandoned all because he was sick and you have sinned. So say it now. I am a sinner.
I'm a sinner.
Say it louder. I am a sinner.
I am a sinner.
Louder, Daniel. I am a sinner.
I am a sinner.
I am sorry, Lord.
I am sorry, Lord.
I want the blood.
I want the blood.
You have abandoned your child.
I've abandoned my child.
I will never backslide.
I will never backslide.
I was lost, but now I am found.
I was lost, but now I'm found.
I have abandoned my child. Say it.
I abandoned my child.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
Beg for the blood.
Give me the blood, Eli. Let me get out of here. Give me the blood, Lord! And let me get away!
Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Yes, I do.
Get out of here, devil! Out, devil! Out, sin! Do you accept the Church of the Third Revelation as your spiritual guide? Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of this! Get back with you! Do you accept Jesus Christ as your Savior?
Yes, I do.
Would you be free from the burden of sin? There's power in the blood. Would you reveal the victory win?
This is characteristic of the unconscious, its ethereal and slippery nature. And there's an interesting analog for this in Japanese mythology, that an idea is like a fish that swims up from the depths of the sea to the surface once every 100 years, and it's either seized and becomes an idea in the world or swims back down. And I think that's an interesting analog for the way the unconscious presents itself to consciousness. In There Will Be Blood, Daniel fails to grasp this moment where the possibility of redemption presents itself, and ultimately he ends up a lonely and alienated and ultimately crazy old man. But I want to leave you with this thought. We've all had that experience of becoming aware of something that previously we weren't aware of, or we were aware of it at a very low level of consciousness. It's really worthwhile paying attention to those thoughts and insights, because they so easily slip away. Thank you for watching Psyche and Cinema. To watch more videos in this series, please follow us on Facebook, Facebook.com/AppliedJung, or visit our website at appliedjung.com.